Greetings everyone! Today we'll continue discussing the key factors influencing air rates. You can find our previous discussion in our account if you haven't checked yet. Let's cut to the chase. We frequently find ourselves in an awkward scenario, but once picking up items, we find their actual volume and weight differ greatly from the inquiry. The air rate somehow increased, despite the fact that the weight levels hasn't changed. As a result, the clients would believe that we raised the price on purpose and felt terrible about it. Now, I'll explain why. As everyone is aware of, the chart weight levels 100, 300, 500, and 1,000 kilos determine the air rates. In general, the air rates decreased with increasing level, and they can be steady for a long time in the market with a little competition. However, Chinese market is entirely different, with fierce competition and a much higher demand than supply for cargo capacity. Simple weight levels are not enough for separating from all types of cargo, and airlines can choose cargo based on their requirements and preferences. Now, another factor that affects the air rates in China's export market comes out: the ratio of volume to gross weight. It is calculated by dividing the cargo's gross weight by its volume. We shall simply refer to as the ratio below. The ratio indicates how much weight per cubic meter. The greater this ratio, the heavier the cargo for the same volume, and the smaller the cargo for the same weight. The cargo with the higher ratio takes up less space, making it possible to fit more elements in a small airplane cargo capacity. As a result, airlines normally prefer higher ratio cargo. Their air rates are typically lower accordingly. Of course, there's also an opposite circumstance, when remaining space can only be used for lighter, bulkier elements when the aircraft has previously carried enough heavy cargo to surpass its weight capacity. In this case, the cargo with the lower ratio actually becomes cheaper. Let's consider two shipments as example, same weighing 600 kilos. One shipment is 1 cubic meter and the other one is 3. The corresponding ratios are 1 to 600 and 1 to 200. Both shipments belong to 500 weight level, but they have different air export rates in China. Because the cargo with the 1 to 600 ratio takes up less space, it's typically cheaper. However, the 1 to 200 shipment becomes more attractive when airlines require bulky cargo. I'm hoping that our discussion today can clear up our previous misunderstandings. Naturally, when making inquiry, please give us as exact gross weight and volume information as you can to prevent any unpleasant scenarios with future cost increases. I much appreciate your support and understanding. Please follow us. See you next time.